So what would you rather have? A guy like that or RJ Harvey who may break 2 or 3 runs a year?
Well,
I'd rather have. I'm glad you brought that because that was going to be my topic today. I'm like, they screwed up in this draft.
They did, unfortunately.
Was I not clamoring for Skattebo, the whole stupid mock draft stuff we were doing?
Brother, I've been telling you guys about Skattebo since last fall because nobody was watching ASU games because they're so late at night except your boy over here. And not you guys, but I was treated like, oh, what a joke because of how short he was. And I'm like, wait and see. And he had that epic game against Texas. I'm like, and people still dismissed him because of his size. And I think it's a terrible mistake that the Broncos made. There's no doubt you'd rather have Cam Skattebo than RJ Harvey. And
I could argue it. And I love Cam Skattebo as much as anybody else. So I'm not trying to knock him at all here because he is just flat out a blast to watch play football. Like that's how football's supposed to be played. But I could make the argument. It's not too tough. I mean, listen, Cam is going to be limited. You know what he's going to be the rest of his career. And that's really a second running back. That's what you want him as. You want him as a specialty type of runner that will be in there in specialty type of situations. RJ Harvey still does have the ability to be an every down back, right? And Cam will never be that. He won't be.
He is this year.
He'll have spurts where he'll be featured. But in the long run of his career, he's going to be a specialty back that is going to be used quite a bit. But RJ Harvey, although not there right now, does have the ability to be an every down guy.
I don't know, man. I think RJ. All right, simple question. Would you rather have Cam Skattebo and J.K. Dobbins or RJ Harvey? And
Okay,
J.K.
well,
Dobbins?
I mean, if I got J.K. Dobbins, yeah, I'd love to have Cam Skattebo. But are we going to have J.K. Dobbins forever?
Not forever. But how long do you need somebody for, by the way? Like, what's the magic year?
I think to plan a 4-year contract.
You don't think Cam Skattebo is going to be an effective runner for 4 years?
We were talking about J.K.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just talking about the criticism I hear about Cam Skattebo is, and you're saying kind of about RJ Harvey, like,
but
well,
you know what, to
longer
answer your
term
question,
he's going to be good, but it's like, who cares about the longer term when it comes to running backs?
I actually don't know that Cam Skattebo is going to have much longer shelf life than 4 or 5 years total.
I don't think so either, but I don't care because I think that's the way running backs are. I want a running back. I don't need to develop running backs. We can just draft new running backs every 3-4 years. There'll be new guys that come along. I'm not worried about that. What I want out of my running backs is immediate impact if I'm drafting them. Immediate impact. And that's what he's given them. And listen, I got no beef with RJ Harvey whatsoever. But in my opinion, that's a miss by the Broncos.
19 carries, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns.
It would have been over 100, but he got penalty yards, and I guess that counts against you for your what? Yeah, they haven't had a 3-touchdown running back since like the 50s or something, or a long time.
Between Cam and
what's his name that's in Philly, right? I mean,
I don't think he had 3 touchdowns for the Giants. Saquon.
Wow.
Between Cam and Jackson Dart and the young energy they got going on, all of a sudden the Giants are one of the more fun teams in the NFL to watch.
Yeah, and that is going to be, that's going to be one hell of a game with the Broncos and the Giants on your reunion weekend for Super Bowl 50.
And you know what? Brian Daboll, who we all question for playing Russ, maybe it was good, but I will say this.
He had a funny moment yesterday.
He didn't hold on it too long, did he?
Oh, dude.
He didn't hold on to that starting too long for him.
But what D-Mac's about to bring up, that was so old school. I loved it because it brought me back to memories of my playing days. I mean, I can't tell you. I've been in that situation. I've been the player next to a doctor as my coach is straight up cussing him out for not getting me back out on the field quick enough. When Daboll went after that doctor, that was epic. It was just it was flashbacks of the good old days.
So Dart goes for concussion check into the blue tent.
Yeah, they're going to be people checking on him every game.
Daboll is going nuts, and he explained it later like, hey, I got to know whether to call this timeout or not. Just tell me if he's going to be okay or if he's not going to be okay. Skattebo goes into the tent to check on him, and Daboll is melting down when he puts Russ in, and Russ did not have a couple of good plays there. It did not go Russ's way for the couple plays he was in there. So I was like, a meltdown on the doctor. And listen, I don't know if it's directly about Russ. Maybe it's more about how much you wanted Jackson Dart. But it is being interpreted that this is how much you don't want Russ in the game, the degree that you're melting down on the doctor to get Jackson Dart back in there.
Well, I would say this. Most teams would probably feel the same way. When your starter's in the tent, your backup's coming in. Even
yeah, I guess, but your backup is a guy that you got in free agency for $10 million and is a borderline Hall of Famer. That's where he's gone in Daboll's eye. That's where Daboll is right now in terms of how he views things.
I was on the sideline one time, and my index finger was in an L shape, and they're yanking on this thing, and they can't get the damn thing back. They just can't pop it back in.
My God.
And my coach walks over and says, "What's wrong with him?" Well, his finger's in an L. Well, pop it in. We're trying.
Let's go. I gotta know if I gotta call a timeout or not. There's a timeout on the line. Is his head messed up or not? Because I got a timeout here. Meathead football. That is the New York Giants right now, baby. It is meathead football, and it's exciting. And Skattebo with Ryan Fitzpatrick ripping his shirt off.
I'm still not that convinced that Jackson Dart's any good, but he's fun to watch.
He's fun.
Yeah, I don't know if he's any good either.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a 10-year guy or,
You know what he is,
franchise, but he's the right guy right now.
He's a leader.
Yeah.
And it's to see vets circle around a rookie is pretty cool. And they're riding that wave right now.